हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम यू ऑल बैक टू द चैनल। एंड इससे पहले मैं आज का टॉपिक स्टार्ट करूं, लेट मी रिमाइंड यू, इफ़ यू हैव नॉट सब्सक्राइब माय चैनल, प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब एंड डोंट फॉरगेट टू प्रेस द नोटिफिकेशन आइकन एंड शेयर बटन, ताकि ये ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोगों के पास पहुंच जाए। ओके, तो इससे पहले मैं टॉपिक स्टार्ट करूं, आई वांट टू आस्क यू अ फ्यू क्वेश्चन कि आपको अपने डे टू डे रूटीन कॉन्वर्सेशन में कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स आती हैं। कभी आपको ऐसा फील होता है कि आप गलत बोल रहे हैं, या कभी ट्रांसलेशन में, या कभी इफ़ यू आर ए स्टूडेंट आपको आपके एक्सप्रेशन में दिक्कत आती है, या आपको एक्सरसाइज सॉल्व करने में प्रॉब्लम्स आती हैं। डोंट वरी, मैं आज आपको सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस के रूल्स क्लियर करूँगी, बिल्कुल सिंपल तरीके से, इजी एंड इजी टू अंडरस्टैंड तरीके से आपको एक्सप्लेन करने वाली हूँ मैं। ओके, सो इससे पहले हम टेंस का टॉपिक स्टार्ट करें। टेंस होता क्या है? व्हाट इज टेंस? टेंस क्या है? आपको वो ओल्ड मूवी याद होगी जिसमें क्या होता है, जो ये कपूर फैमिली से जो इसमें एक्टर होता है, वो मूवी का नाम है कल, आज और कल। तो इससे आपको इजीली समझ आ जाएगा टेंस होता क्या है। कल दैट मीन्स यस्टरडे, आज दैट मीन्स टुडे, एंड कल दैट मीन्स फ्यूचर। तो उसमें भी 3 जनरेशन दिखाए गए हैं, आप अपनी फैमिली से भी देख सकते हैं। चाइल्ड, फादर एंड ग्रैंडफादर। ग्रैंडफादर रिप्रेजेंट्स पास्ट एंड फादर रिप्रेजेंट्स प्रेजेंट एंड चाइल्ड रिप्रेजेंट्स फ्यूचर। ओके, तो एक कैटेगरी टेंस इज समथिंग दैट एक्सप्रेसेस टाइम, दैट मीन्स पास्ट, प्रेजेंट एंड फ्यूचर। ओके, so let us understand past and simple past, because there are 3 tenses as a whole, and each tense have 4 sub forms. Okay, so we are going to do one sub form of present tense. Clear? So let us see the structure. अब एक बार स्ट्रक्चर तो देख लेते हैं, लेकिन क्लैरिटी होगी जब आप एग्जाम्पल्स देखेंगे और फिर बार बार देखेंगे और बार बार सॉल्व करने की कोशिश करेंगे। ओके, नाउ स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ द सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस। ओके, आई हैव मेड अ टेबल फॉर यू सो दैट इट बिकम्स इजी। पॉजिटिव, नेगेटिव, इंटरोगेटिव एंड नेगेटिव इंटरोगेटिव। ओके, बिकॉज द स्ट्रक्चर इज a little bit different from each form. Okay, positive. Its structure is subject plus verb, and verb will always be in the first form. Okay, and it will be either s or es, or sometimes with or without. Here I must add with or without, s or es. Now you will say how. Now let us understand subject. ये subject क्या होता है? जो स्टार्टिंग में लगता है, जैसे आपको यहाँ एग्जाम्पल दिखाई दे रहा है, शी क्या है? सब्जेक्ट है। अब ये जो सब्जेक्ट है, दिस इज सिंगुलर सब्जेक्ट, थर्ड पर्सन। अब आप ये देखिए, जो हमारा नेक्स्ट वर्ब लगाया है हमने, दिस इज इन द फर्स्ट फॉर्म, लेकिन हमने इसके साथ एस लगाया है। नाउ क्यों लगाया है हमने? अंडरस्टैंड दिस। क्यों लगाया है? क्योंकि थर्ड पर्सन सिंगुलर हमने लिया था, एंड दैट इज वाई जब हम यहाँ सिंगल, बिल्कुल सिंपल सा कॉन्सेप्ट है, ये कॉन्सेप्ट समझे, बिल्कुल सिंपल। जब यहाँ थर्ड पर्सन सिंगल है तो वर्ब को प्लूरल बना देंगे, बिल्कुल सिंपल फॉर्मूला। यू विल मेक द वर्ब प्लूरल इफ आर सब्जेक्ट इज सिंगल थर्ड पर्सन। अब आप कहेंगे कि मैम यहाँ भी तो सिंगल है यू, और यहाँ हमने नहीं लगाया, लुक में एस और ई एस हमने नहीं लगाया। नाउ देयर इज a reason, because this is the third person. Now you is considered in the same form, either it is singular or plural. Okay, so this is always followed by a singular verb form. It will never take s or es with it in its verb form. Okay, so that is why in the structure we have inserted with or without s or es and then object. Okay, in many sentences you will see there is no object. Okay, but in others you will see there is an object. Like in this sentence, volleyball is the object, whereas in the first sentence there is no object, and this is you look beautiful. This is an adjective. Okay. Okay, now negative, structure of the negative. Subject, because negative will always be with do or do not, or don't is the contracted form of do not. Okay, does not. Now जो s और es का यहाँ रोल था, सिंगुलर सब्जेक्ट में वर्ब प्लूरल होना था, तो वो रोल यहाँ डू या डज में आ जाएगा और वर्ब की फर्स्ट फॉर्म ही रहेगी. ओके, वर्ब की हमारी बेस फॉर्म ही रहेगी, क्योंकि हमने एस और एस को नेगेटिव में डू और डज के साथ ले लिया. क्लियर? सो डू नॉट और डज नॉट. इफ द सब्जेक्ट इज थर्ड पर्सन सिंगुलर, then does not. If the subject is third person plural or first person or second person or third person plural, then do not. Okay. Then interrogative. Now what happens in interrogative? This helping verb do or does comes in the beginning and then subject. Interchange of the helping verbs. And then verb first form, always first form. Okay. And then object. Now negative interrogative. Again helping verbs in the beginning and then subject and then verb and always first form and then object. Okay. Now let us revise the example. You is the subject. Look is the verb that is in the first form without s or es. I have already told you and again telling you, first person, second person and third person singular will always be without s or es in its verb form. Okay, now negative example. You do not look beautiful, because this is second person, so no s or es with do. And then negative interrogative. Do you look beautiful? And then negative interrogative. This was interrogative and this is negative interrogative. Okay. Now another example with third person plural. Let me scroll it downwards so that you can see the examples together. Okay. Okay. Now see third example with third person plural. They is the example of third person plural. That is why no s or es with verb, first form of the verb. Okay. Negative interrogative. In negative interrogative again, do they not play volleyball? In interrogative, do they play volleyball? And in negative, they don't play volleyball. Okay, we will do many more examples. Now we have to remember these 2 points when we use the simple present tense. Number one, this will, as I told you, this will always be in its base form, that is first form. Okay, and when a third person pronoun or a single subject is used in a sentence, verb with s or es is used. This is also told by me in the table. Okay, now uses for the present tense means when do we use present tense. Now see here, these are all the conditions when we use the present tense, and these are number one, to quote the general truth. Okay, and the scientific facts. And how do we understand this? with examples. Let us understand this with examples to quote the scientific facts and the general truth. Now see, because you already know this, the sun sets in the west. Now see in the pic, the sun, this is general truth. The sun sets in the west. That is why we have used the first person in the we have used the first form of the verb, and this is simple present tense. Okay, because the subject was in its singular form, and that is why plural verb. Water boils at 100 degree. This is scientific fact, and that is why we use simple present tense. This is a general fact. Delhi is the capital of India. This is general fact. General truth. Okay. Many more general truths are here, like Earth revolves round the sun. Okay. Iron rusts in the water. This is also general truth. So many other examples are here. Okay, now second usage of tense, simple present tense, is indicating habitual or repeated action. Like every day I go to work by bus. Now day 1, day 2, day 3. This is every day I go by bus. That is why we'll use simple present tense. Habit, it is my repeated action. Now the firm publishes their company magazine every month. This is repeated action. Do you attend class regularly? Again, this is repeated action. Now you will say, ma'am, but what is the example of habit? Yes, this is the example of habit. He laughs loudly. He laughs loudly means this is his habit. Whenever he laughs very loudly. He goes for a morning walk daily. This is his habit of going to a morning walk daily. Okay. Next usage of the simple present tense is to give the directions and instructions. Like this is an instruction or direction. Take right from the junction to reach the hospital. Now, first form of the verb is taken. Close the door when you come in. Now see, the person is being instructed to close the door when the person comes in. Come home as soon as possible. Again, instruction. Okay. Now another usage is speaking about fixed arrangements. Like fixed arrangement means this is a fixed routine. Like my brother's flight arrives around 5 p.m. every day. Okay. So first form of the verb in plural form. Now you can see the verb is in its plural form. S is put with arrive. Why? Because flight, my brother's flight, is a singular subject. Our summer vacation starts on 16th of April every year. Again, fixed. This is fixed in the calendar. That is why simple present tense. Her cousin arrives tomorrow. It is fixed that he is going to arrive tomorrow. Okay. Sometimes this is used in the future constructions also. Like Karishma will let you know when Sandhya arrives. Conditional. There is a conditional. There is a condition. A condition is of arriving Sandhya, and then Karishma will tell you. Now he will give it to Sam when he comes home. A condition of coming of Sam, and that is why he will give it to Sam. जब Sam आ जाता है तो वो उसे दे देगा. Okay. So in all these cases we'll use simple present tense. Now students, here I have inserted some exercises for you. Now you will test how much have you grasped from what I have told you. कितना आपको समझ आया है. You will do the practice from here. Okay. And then you will put your answer of all these sentences. There are almost 10 sentences. Okay. Take your time, do this exercise, and then I will show you the answers. Okay. Or I think I should put the answers in the description box rather than giving in this video. That will be better for you. So students, this was all in today's video. I will bring some more videos of the next tense of the same forms, means subform of the same tense, next subform, and that is present continuous tense. Okay, stay tuned with me and keep doing the exercise. All the best for your every type of test. Thank you.